Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News at noon starts now.
Happy Friday, my friends. I'm meteorologist Andrew Humphrey. Clouds are holding tough and we have chilly conditions, but at least it is dry out there. Wind chill still in the 20s. Will it be this chilly this weekend? We'll talk more about that, but first, some holiday festivities happening tonight. Your complete 7-day forecast minutes away.
But we begin with a new class of Detroit police officers graduating this morning. But it comes at a time when the department is mourning over the loss of one of their own. Thank you for joining us this noon. Definitely a somber tone as the Detroit Police Department welcomed its 2019 class.
Just 2 days ago, Officer Rasheem McClain was killed in a shootout with a suspect on the city's west side. The 16-year veteran was with his partner, Philippe Batum-Bissay, when they were ambushed responding to a home invasion. Batum-Bissay was hit in the leg, but is expected to recover. Sean Lay is at today's graduation and has more on a very emotional week for the Detroit Police Department.
Good afternoon from Detroit's east side, just 48 hours after a Detroit police officer's death. Well, a new group of cadets, they graduated this morning. Let's take you right inside Second Ebenezer Church on the city's east side. A 2019 Detroit police class officially sworn in, getting their badges this morning. Many times a happy time for the new officers and their families. Today, under the cloud of losing Officer Rasheem McClain and thinking of injured Officer Pierre Batum-Bissay. Both shot Wednesday night when Officer McClain made the call to enter a home with 3 fellow officers on a call of home invasion. A 28-year-old man armed with the rifle was in the basement. When the officer started down the stairs, the gunman fired twice, killing Officer McClain and injuring Officer Batum-Bissay. The gunman was also hit by police gunfire. He was captured. He remains in the hospital right now. He has not yet been charged, but Local 4 is learning a lot more about that gunman. We'll have the very latest. So right now, we are on the east side. Sean Lay, Local 4.
And of course, tributes continue to pour in for Officer McClain from our community all the way down to Florida.
Yes, with the Blue Line American flag on his shoulder, an 11-year-old boy ran a mile around his elementary school to pay respects to the fallen officer, his family, and the Detroit Police Department. What a touching tribute from an 11-year-old all the way in Florida. And this video that is quickly going viral, the child was supported by his run by several law enforcement agencies there in the Florida area. At the end of his run, the boy showed his support for Officer McClain's family and officers struggling with the loss of their friend and brother.
To the family, I'll be sending you this flag, as well as a handwritten note in your honor. With the help of that, I pray you find comfort and heals this hard time of sorrow.
Wow, it just brings a tear to your eye. Zachariah Cartledge, he started a nonprofit organization called Running for Heroes to raise awareness for officers killed in the line of duty. And you can learn more about his mission on clickondetroit.com.
The FBI has now finished a 3-day-long sweep targeting criminals across Metro Detroit. Law enforcement made 44 arrests in Detroit and Wayne County. This is over the 3-day operation. The FBI, the Wayne County Sheriff's Department, and Detroit Police all teamed up for the sting. And we're told felony fugitives were the target of the investigation. Many of those fugitives were wanted for felony assault. Others were wanted in connection to robberies, gun charges, and domestic violence as well.
Well, if you are headed outside today, you probably need a little heavier layer than you did the last couple.
Even though we're seeing the sun a little bit, it is definitely a cold one out there. It is really windy out there, too. Let's get over to Andrew now with a first look at the forecast. Hi, Andrew.
Rhonda and Sandra, you're absolutely right, and good afternoon to you. We're looking at temperatures still stuck in the 30s. Now, we talked about that earlier this morning, as early as 4:30 a.m. when you joined us. We're looking at 33 currently over in Pontiac. These temperatures have barely moved in the past few hours. Temperatures are mostly in the 30s, wind chills running in the 20s. And as Sandra and Rhonda mentioned, it's pretty breezy out there with a wind of 15 miles per hour. It still feels like it's below freezing in many spots. 26, the current wind chill over at Metro Airport. Still looking at clouds holding in tight, but we'll see those clouds loosen, break apart a little bit this afternoon, and some sunshine will boost those temperatures. Not very high, but up to the middle and upper 30s across the area. Now, of course, downtown we've got Hobnobble Gobble. Temperatures start off in the middle 30s when you arrive in downtown Detroit and over at Ford Field. By the end of the event, 10 p.m., 11 p.m. later on tonight, we'll be closer to freezing or lower, but it will be clear later on tonight. Can we keep this dry weather going into the weekend? Can we get some higher temperatures? That and your 7-day forecast, including Travel Day Wednesday and Thanksgiving Thursday, on the way.
All right, we'll see you here in a few, Andrew. Meanwhile, Michigan State Police make a traffic stop in Inkster and make some pretty interesting finds. We're told that the driver, first of all, was wearing a bulletproof vest. State Police also found a loaded gun in the car. The gun's serial number was scratched off, and the driver did not have a concealed pistol license. That man was arrested, and charges are pending. October's Click It or Ticket numbers are in from the Michigan State Police, and they tell us that they gave out over 2,000 seatbelt tickets the last 2 weeks of October. They also gave out 1,200 speeding tickets. Stats show 94% of Michigan drivers use their seatbelts, and that is higher than the national average of 90%.
New this noon, President Trump says he does not expect to be impeached. The president spoke on Fox News this morning, saying Democrats have nothing incriminating, despite days of public testimony during those impeachment hearings. Tracy Potts is in Washington to break down the big moments from the hearings and also tell us what's coming up next.
The hearings are now done. 9 witnesses over 3 days, more than 30 hours of testimony that lawmakers now have to sift through to decide, did President Trump do anything wrong?
We are better than that. Adjourned.
Lawmakers are determining where impeachment goes next.
We aren't finished yet.
The House Intelligence Committee will summarize all the testimony and hand it over to the Judiciary Committee to determine if there's enough evidence to charge President Trump and with what.
There's more than enough evidence, which I believe is overwhelming, that he committed impeachable offenses.
Raise your right hand.
The last 2 witnesses corroborated what we've already heard, alleging that President Trump had his personal attorney, Rudy Giuliani, directing an effort to exchange aid for an investigation of the Bidens.
You heard President Trump ask Ambassador Sondland, is he going to do the investigation?
Yes, sir.
And that it wasn't Ukraine meddling in the 2016 election.
This is a fictional narrative that has been perpetrated and propagated by the Russian security services themselves.
If the president is impeached, Senate Republicans are already meeting with the White House, planning for a trial that could last as little as 2 weeks. White House aides say President Trump welcomes that.
He wants a trial in the Senate. He wants to be able to bring up witnesses like Adam Schiff, like the whistleblower, like Hunter Biden, like Joe Biden.
Now everybody's going to have their day in court. Some people aren't going to like that.
It's up to the House whether to vote on impeachment. There's no timeline yet for when that might happen. Now lawmakers are headed home for the Thanksgiving break, where they will hear from the public. Recent polls are showing us a split among Americans for and against impeachment. Tracy Potts, NBC News, Washington.
And on Fox and Friends this morning, the president continued to promote the debunked conspiracy theory that Ukraine interfered in the 2016 election. He says he was trying to root out corruption when he withheld aid to the Eastern European nation, which was over the summer. Tens of thousands expected downtown tonight for the Campus Martius tree lighting.
It's going to be a great night. Let's take a look at Campus Martius right now. All the prep is wrapping up for the big night. Michigan's own Mayor Hawthorne is headlining, and the Detroit Youth Choir is performing. It all gets underway at 5 o'clock.
It's very exciting. And also there's another big event happening downtown tonight. And of course, it's one of the best nights of the year. The crew from Live in the D are hosting a special live event from Hobnobble Gobble at Ford Field. Be sure to tune in tonight at 8 right here on Local 4.
Nelly will be at Hobnobble.
He's going to be huge.
The big talk about. Well, Elon Musk rolls out Tesla's new futuristic truck.
But it's not just the look of it that has lots of people talking. See what went wrong during his demonstration. That is just lighting up the internet. And this right here, definitely not what you want to see when you're midair and you're on an airplane. What happened when flames started to shoot from this engine during this flight.
But first, watch a teen escape from a plane and run down the tarmac as police chase after him. Why authorities were after him in the first place.
Guess what I have on my phone? New pictures of Otto, the wheelchair dog we've been following for a while. You remember he was horribly abused, had no use of his back legs or tail. He's been in intensive rehabilitation, just got adopted, and the pictures on my phone are going to surprise you because only humans can hope to have the kind of progress he's having. We'll see you today at 4 on First at 4 with new pictures of Otto's progress.